like we always do, start streaming. And this should be saying go live. And there we are. Starting today. It
Jeez, perfect.
Looks like we are live.
Gotta wait and start coughing right when you hit the live button.
I know, right? That's when it always hits you.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, I'm just going to share this on my page real quick, and we'll get started on show 150, Evan.
Ooh.
150. And I shared that shit. There we go. And I see us. I hear us. So we're all gravy. Man. It for sure was a Monday.
Was it?
Yeah, dude. I got this car that's driving me nuts.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I can burn you up.
Oh, my God. I've had a tack case on it for probably a month now. And I thought today was the day we were going to get it. And I took some bitch on test drive and fucking, okay, deep breath. I'm not at work. I'm not at work. I'm going to have nightmares about this thing, dude.
Yeah, that stuff can... When things go wrong and you can't figure it out and you got weird glitch, some things are just out of your control. It could be crappy connectors, something somewhere that you don't know anything about.
Man, yeah. I tell you what, man. So last night, did you watch the game, Evan?
I didn't. I watched the highlights today, and I watched something about some of the top commercials. I didn't see any that were really spectacular. I don't know if I missed any.
Nah, the only one I kind of liked was the seal commercial, where it was like a body of a seal and it had the face of Seal the singer. It was like a Mountain Dew commercial. It was pretty funny.
Somebody mentioned on the show the seal one. I didn't get to it. The game itself, I was quite surprised. It was a real ass whipping for a while. I mean, they came back and tried to do their best, but I hadn't seen a bias like that in the Super Bowl in a long time.
Yeah,
I can't remember a point lead like that. It was at one point it was like 30-0, wasn't it almost, or 28-0?
Yeah, it was close. It was man, I kind of called it though, and for the simple fact, and look, I'm not a football fan at all, but you pay attention to the news a little bit, and that Patrick Mahomes was going through some shit with his grandpa on hospice, and I'm not saying that was it, but and plus he had a lot of, to me, I'm not gonna hate on the kid, because he had a hell of a season to get him there. So, I mean, you can't hate on the kid. I don't think his head was in it, and he didn't really have a real strong offensive line because they were breaking down and,
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as the game, I wish it would have been closer. I hate blowouts. If I'm going to watch
they get boring.
Yes. And I got bored with it.
Yeah.
Because after a while, you were just like, okay,
Yeah, at some point, it's like they're not coming back from this.
Yeah, I mean, it could have. I'm not trying to piss anybody off, but I think the scores that Kansas City got in like the fourth quarter is kind of because they were like, okay, we got it. They can score 2 and we'll still be all right.
Let's not completely embarrass them.
Right.
I could see that. To me, this is funny because it's like presidential elections. Whoever I think is going to win, they don't. And this year, I thought, okay, the Eagles are going to win it. They can't do three in a row on Kansas. Then everybody be like, okay, enough is enough.
Yeah.
So I just kind of thought in the back of my head, I think the Eagles are going to do it this year, and they did it. I wish I had put money. I mean, but like I said, I always choose wrong. I always lose. Every time we've bet, you've won.
Yeah. Yeah. And we didn't this year. I can't believe we did not do a bet because I would have picked the Eagles.
I would have too.
Oh, okay. I would have gave you the favorite. Yeah, I wish I would have had a. I really didn't expect it like that. I mean, I don't think anybody did. But
So
I mean, if you were a Chiefs fan, you hated the game. If you were just a football fan, I think you were more shocked. You were like, wow, because you didn't expect it.
mm-hmm.
So there was a wow factor to it.
Well, I mean, like I said, I went back and watched the highlights, and the Eagles were on fire. The stuff they were catching, the interceptions,
Yeah.
everything, they were just playing it right. I was like, wow, these guys are on fire. So, hate to say, I mean, at that point, better team won. That's the way it's supposed to work, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Claudia. I'm sorry your team lost.
Yeah. But if any Eagles fans listen, which I'm sure we're huge in the Philadelphia market.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We're right up there with Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah?
And Philly cheesesteaks.
I don't know much about Kevin Hart and Philly.
I don't either.
Is there a big connection?
He's from Philadelphia.
Oh.
I think so.
Is that where Doug's winter party is? Have you heard about this?
Doug's winter party?
It's a TikTok thing.
Oh,
Where is he? New Jersey or Philadelphia? Man, the stuff that goes viral is funny and it's heartwarming. And on the other, sometimes it's almost perplexing and sad. But this 85-year-old guy, if you hear about it, this 85-year-old guy goes across the street and it's caught on the Ring camera. He hands this woman, a younger woman, mom, handwritten invitation that he's written out to all the neighbors right around him, I guess. Anyway, it says Doug's winter party, and it's next Saturday, and it says 4 p.m. until the cops come.
I did see that, and it was an old guy. It's like his 88th birthday or something, and he goes, yeah, it's 4 o'clock or until the cops come. That was great.
Exactly. So this woman goes on TikTok and she says, "Oh, look at this invitation. Look how cute this is. This old man across the street, is throwing a party and invited us." And man, it's all over the world now.
Yeah.
People are the liquor companies. Of course, there's bandwagon. Everybody's got to do the bandwagon thing. Liquor distributors sending booze to the party. People want to send all kinds of stuff. People want to go, and I'm like, don't crash this, dude. Don't ruin something cool. But around the world, people are staging their little Doug's winter party. People are doing live broadcasts or whatever. They're going to broadcast Doug's party live. But it's just people are reading through comments about how Doug is single-handedly uniting the world and everything, and I'm just like, oh man, what point are we to where a guy just hands an invitation to a party and it's so heartfelt that the whole world is like, is this really what we need right now?
Yeah, it kind of is. We need more Dougs.
But it's a worldwide thing. People are recognizing Doug's winter party. 4 p.m. until the cops come. And,
dude, thousands of people are going to show up there. Because there's some weirdos on the internet.
Oh, there'll be police there, but they'll be blocking the ends of the street. They'll have to be there, like, probably days before. I don't know. It could be a really ugly thing because people can ruin something cool. And they do because they want to jump in. They want to be part of something, because they're pathetic or whatever. But I see so many comments, oh, we're going to go. And no.
Dude, and you see a lot of that on social media. And as far as and we can't say a whole lot because here we are doing a podcast, but we actually did some radio shit before, or not real radio shit, some you know internet radio shit. But it seems like the internet, you got a bandwagon thing that happens once something gets a little popular. Like, I don't know if you've seen those videos, like but he'll be saying something and his wife's behind him, and he'll say expert marriage tip. Man, there was like one original, and now there's like 50 or 60 of them.
Yeah, people are trying to get the likes, and the comments and the likes, and it drives revenue. And I think it was off camera. We were talking about that a few weeks ago about so much stuff that you see on these videos where people are doing, and it's completely wrong.
Yeah,
Things that are false, and a lot of it is get the clicks, get the likes, even if you're putting out bad information. It's kind of sad, but that's how the algorithms work. You know?
And a lot of it is bad information. You do not want to get your news updates and shit off TikTok or YouTube or even a dumb show like this. That is not very smart.
But yeah, TikTok, you have a lot of repeaters because they want that bandwidth. Let's talk about the latest thing, even though all you're doing is repeating what you've watched on everyone else's videos. You're offering no new information for anybody. The
only good thing I think for the bandwagon thing, and I'm hoping it's coming to an end, is I've noticed these prank videos. I don't like those. I don't fuck with people. You don't know what people's got going on in their lives. Just leave people alone. If you ain't going to do something nice, just leave them alone.
You can severely injure or kill some people. Some of the ones where guy takes off on a bike and it's attached to a cable, sends them flying. You could injure someone, paralyze them for life.
Well, even if you running up and screaming behind somebody or something like that. I mean, I notice cable TV is starting to do a couple new prank shows. So I'm hoping, and usually, the majority will, but you want to rebel against the system. So hopefully, since it's on cable, maybe these idiots on YouTube and that are going out to the malls and shit messing with people, because somebody's going to get hurt. And we've called it.
Yeah.
And there was a couple guys that, hell, one guy got shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched a video once where a guy was messing around with one of those fart boxes in like a Walmart, and some dudes, some lady's husband attacked this guy, and because he thought he was harassing his wife or whatever. You got to be careful.
Yeah, look, people, we got some wackos in this world, so,
and they might be packing.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to say 80% of the men that go out, man, we're always looking over our shoulder, waiting for some wild shit to happen. That's why I like to stay in the house a lot. Yeah, because it don't get too wild here.
I've been in some bars where things get a little heated, and it's like, oh man, come on, this isn't, Unfortunately, this is often the place for it, but it's not the place for it.
See, I think I'm at the age now where I wouldn't mind going to a bar, because I'm that dude that would get there at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I'm gone by 9.
I think if you were to go to a bar these days and sit around till 1 a.m. and hang out, you would probably be really disgusted, and you would like, oh man, this is not a crowd. I don't miss this.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
It seems so weird when I was younger, I thought to myself, I never want to be that guy in his 40s or 50s that's still hanging out at bars and stuff. So it's not been a priority of mine, and I just don't drink much anymore anyway, but I've just been there, done that.
Oh, yeah. Claudia, did you hear Taylor Swift get booed? I did. And at first, I'm a, I'm gonna actually take the high road on this one, Evan. I am not a fan of Taylor Swift at all. Can't stand her. However, did she deserve to get booed? I don't think so.
Yeah, what'd she do?
I mean, if she would have got up and said something. Now, I kind of see it both ways because Taylor Swift has been kind of outspoken on some things and shit like that. But at that time, she's at a game. Mm-hmm. That's her boyfriend. I don't think the boos were necessary. You didn't have to clap. You know, if I see somebody that I'm not a fan of or, you know, whatever, I maybe give them the little golf clap or whatever, you know. But as far as the booing, I kind of thought it was kind of immature.
Yeah, and there was no, I could see no reason for it, really.
No, and like I said, I'm not a Swiftie by any means.
Right, but what did she do or what did she say?
Right.
Nothing, really.
Yeah, I mean, do I like her? No. I think she's kind of a miserable person. You know, she'll probably have a breakup song about old boy here coming up since he lost the Super Bowl.
From what I hear, she has plenty of practice singing breakup songs.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as that, and then another thing I was reading about is the halftime show. I am a big fan of hip hop, always have been since Grandmaster Flash and the Fabulous Five, Run DMC, Houdini, Big Daddy Kane. I listen to Schoolie D. I'm just a huge hip hop fan. So I don't know if I enjoyed last night. It didn't bother me. Just like it didn't bother me a couple years ago when it was a country singer. And it didn't bother me when it was a pop singer. I know his songs, so I know a lot of people couldn't understand him and everything. But, you know, to me, that's a good thing about America, that we can switch that up every couple years. Some people are going to like it. Some people are going to. You're never going to have 100% satisfaction on the Super Bowl halftime show. You just ain't.
That's correct.
You know, but people are going to now, as far as his performance, I don't care if you don't like him or not. You need to go back and watch what that guy did because he performed like 4 or 5 damn songs. And to me, it seemed like he didn't even take a breath. And he's dancing the whole time. The dude's talented, man. You got to give him that. Now, wasn't my favorite. My favorite, and I think most everybody's favorite that we remember has to be Prince from like 18 years ago. And if you have not seen that, you got to go watch it.
Yeah, that's the ones that people talk about. Prince, Tom Petty, a little bit when they had kind of Zeppelin in the past. Page and Plant, but yeah, that's those two of the best that we've had. It seems to me just a little too much on hip hop every year with it. Yeah, you're going to have that crowd that wants, let's see some rock band, let's see some country, and you can't, like you said, you can't please all the people all the time.
And I think what they should do is, because they did have a rapper last year. I think they had Dr. Dre last year or something. And because Eminem, 50 Cent, I think that was last year. They should do like a rotation,
A medley,
yeah. And even, and anymore, a lot of these, like Nelly has done work with a country band. So, I mean, why not get these guys together, see if they can't create a song or something like that, because we know in advance who's playing the Super Bowl. So get a couple different bands in there, let them work on something, maybe get something together. I think that's what they should do. That'd be cool as hell.
We might have the next We Are the World.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Or maybe next year it'll just be a half hour of the Alfrom D Town and Chili 442 show.
We could talk about the halftime, which is
Yeah.
us.
Man, yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, everybody's like, oh, what's the meaning behind it? And, man, if you want to dig into all that, I think it's pretty obvious, man. He's kind of saying we're a divided nation right now. Although I do want to speak on that and the division that we are being told is going on. Because I don't know where you live, but where I live, we have Indians, you know, Mexicans, Latinos, whatever, it's a big melting pot. And we're all out here struggling and we're trying to survive and we're trying to make, $2 out of 3 pennies. And we're all getting along out here. The hate and everything that I see that's just in the media, man, that's not out on the streets.
No,
I don't.
The media does fuel that. That's for sure.
And they do. And I feel like, okay, why are we so divided? And the media has played a great role in the divide.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people are starting to wake up. You're seeing the independent like voter. You're seeing that grow over time. I think a lot of people have realized that the media can't be trusted. There's too many times that, they've showed that. So I am hoping we are getting to a place where one day we all say, hey, wait a minute. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. Man, this is about they're making all the money and we're fucking broke out here struggling. But they keep us. It
doesn't matter if you vote left or right.
No, because they keep us arguing with each other. They can just do what the fuck they want.
Right. Divide and conquer.
So, is there racism and shit? Yeah. I'd be a fool to say there wasn't, but I don't know. You just go outside and you live life and you don't see it as much, I guess. I don't, because I don't hang around racist people, though.
True, but yeah, it exists.
Oh, I know it does.
It's out there.
I know it does. But there's a lot of people that, are kind of like me and Chili that I don't give a shit what color you are. If you're a good person, I fuck with you. If you're not, I don't care what color you are either. I won't fuck with you. So, although, so I didn't lose any money. Me and Chili forgot to make a bet on the Super Bowl. Like I said, if I was going to give Kendrick Lamar a grade for a Super Bowl, I got to say a B. I give him a solid B. I was impressed. So, I liked it.
That's cool.
It wasn't my favorite, but for what it was, I liked it. But I'm a huge hip hop fan. I love rap. I'm like, I got 7 grandkids. I'm 52, and I listen to more gangster rap than probably all my grandkids together. They're probably. I don't think any of them are allowed to listen to half the shit I listen to.
No, they probably don't need to listen to it.
Yeah, some of the stuff I get into is pretty dark, man. I got into the Chicago drill scene when God, that had to be a year ago or so. I know we talked about it on a couple shows. About the violence up there and how a lot of it up in Chicago, and I found a lot of it was in the music. I mean, they were admitting to it and shit, and so I got a little wrapped up in there, and it sucks, man, because a lot of those guys had a lot of talent, and they're fucking gone.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy albums. People producing albums just dissing other people, and just going back and forth.
yeah,
I guess in a way that person you're dissing is making you money because it's drawing attention to the two of you, good or bad. But that just that blows me away. Someone growing up in music, wait a minute, this is a whole album just dissing on someone else.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, what wasted energy? But I guess it's working for them.
Well,
They
no,
got a record contract. I don't. So
well, they did have a record contract because a lot of them, if they're not in the grave, they're in jail.
mm-hmm.
So, Evan, we got some list. I wanted to find one about to me the worst holiday ever coming up in 4 days.
Hallmark holiday.
Evan calls it the Hallmark holiday. It is Valentine's Day.
It is a Hallmark holiday. It's kind of like Mother's Day and Father's Day and all this stuff that they come up with to sell you pieces of paper with, jank poems on.
And overpriced.
Exactly.
And I don't know where it freaking went. So I'm going to do this one, Evan, for you. This is 20 ways I'm going to be a better friend.
Really?
Yeah. According to experts. Evan, number one, I'm going to pay more attention. So when you're, talking to me, I'm not just going to be looking over there or taking a nap.
Appreciate that.
Number two
just, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. That's what people do when they're not listening.
I know. Number two, be first. What? Oh, I'm going to strive to be the first to like your friend's social media post. Or to leave a supportive, positive comment. Well,
I post something like once every couple months.
I know. But
on standby though.
Hey,
appreciate it.
I'm putting you at the top of the list in case you ever put I gotta take a deuce, and then I'm gonna be first one to I'm gonna heart that some bitch. And then I'm gonna put hope everything comes out all right, homie.
Thanks.
Number three, I just did this. I made a call. It's Skype, but that's the same thing.
Okay. I'll take it.
So make a call to be a better friend. Don't keep score.
What?
As long as your friend responded quickly, you do not need to measure your friendships by who reached out more often. Evan, I sent you 3 memes and you only sent me 2. What's wrong, you son of a bitch? You're cheating on me. You're a friend whore.
It took you 4 hours to say LOL.
Yeah.
Man, who wrote this? A 8th grader?
I guess. Who is it? It doesn't say. Shelby Deering. I don't know who she writes for. Create a no gossip zone.
Oh, man, I like it, the dirt.
I know. I tell everybody you got a penis that's 3 inches longer than John Holmes.
Appreciate it.
No problem, buddy. See, I only gossip to build up my friends, and then when they meet them, they're like, that dude lied. Remember important days.
I guess. Your birthday?
Yeah.
All right.
Be accountability buddies.
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Brainstorm ways to help each other reach goals.
Okay, I'm there for you.
All right.
I tell you about good deals on tools and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Stay curious. I don't like the sound of that. Even if you've known someone for years, there's always more to learn. Evan, sometimes I switch up left-handed and call it a stranger.
See, I didn't need to know that. Sometimes you just don't need to dig so deep. You're
Yeah,
right.
so, be helpful. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm here for you.
yeah, that's right. Share meals together. Man, the meals that we have shared together have been fucking epic.
Plenty. Yeah.
Oh, that time I came up there and we did the show in your garage there. God, I was so fucking full. I didn't even want to go out there and do the show. I wanted to take a nap. Evan's woman comes out and just drops a plate of this huge platter. It wasn't a plate. It was a fucking platter of steaks. I'm like,
Hey,
oh man.
yeah.
Put your phone away. Man, I tell you what, and I love doing that. I don't know why. I am like very, very impatient. If there's a long line at like a drive-through and I'm going to get lunch, I'll just park off to the side and go in and order.
Uh-huh.
And I was in a place the other day. I did that, and I looked, and there was like 5 or 6 tables, 2 people at each table, across from each other. All of them there wasn't a word being said. You couldn't hear any talking.
So common.
They were just all on their phones. And I was like, oh.
We've really turned as a society.
Yeah. And look, I'm more than thankful for everybody that listens to us. But after you listen to us, put your phone down for a couple hours. Just after you listen to us, though.
There you go.
Yeah, sometimes I want to shut that son bitch off. Now, when I go fishing, I will. I won't shut it completely off because I like to take pictures of my fish because I don't keep them. But yeah, I'll shut the ringer. No notices, no ringer, nothing.
How often do you and the woman sit on the couch next to each other and both of you are scanning your phones?
Yeah.
Not talking to each other, but you're hanging out together, but you're not. It's a weird thing. You both are on your entertainment boxes in a way.
Yeah. 20 ways to be a better friend that I'm going to do to Evan. Invite friends to your home. I have.
Yeah. I haven't been able to make it lately.
No. That'll change, though. Hopefully this summer. Cook
I'm getting
out.
better.
Yeah. Forgive easily. Yeah, I haven't really had any. Me and Evan haven't really had any fucking fallouts like that. That's too dramatic. And we're fucking dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, hey man, sorry I called you a turd sandwich earlier.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I meant to say dickhead.
Yeah, you're not sorry at all.
Ask about their life pre-you. No, don't do that. Don't listen. I'm gonna stop this lady right here. Don't do that. That's some weirdo shit right there.
I can't see two dudes sitting down and saying, "Tell me about your childhood." Go
Evan,
back to the very beginning.
what was your favorite 4th grade art project?
What was your first memory? Yeah.
When's the first time you saw a cooter?
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Yeah, don't do that. Manage expectations. Although it's satisfying when a friend answers your text right away, it isn't exactly realistic. in any situation, and you should be present as well.
Mm-hmm.
Be responsible about your expectations around text messages.
Come on, we have schedules of jobs and we sleep weird
Yeah.
hours. If you're friends, you understand that a friend's going to get to it when it gets to it.
Evan, I sent you that meme of the stripper with no legs 25 minutes ago and you haven't responded.
People quit doing that.
Get moving. Evan, it says exercise is not only good for your health, but also for your friendship. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Get on Skype and get on a treadmill?
Get moving.
They want us to exercise together.
Let's go play some tennis.
Yeah. Now, this one, show interest. And I really haven't done much that Evan is interested in, but Evan has always kind of interested me in his knowledge about cars and everything, and it actually kind of pushed me in the direction where I'm at now. But what sucks is now we're so fucking, I know, right? Dickhead. You got to pay half the Snap-on bill now, Evan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I warned you.
So yeah, I think, and then me and Evan, of course, we got together on that show and everything, and now still doing part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought about that the other day. I do miss being able the freedom we had on D-Town.
Yeah, we could do whatever we wanted.
Do some listening. Now, that is one thing I am good about, and I think Evan is too. We both have had issues that I know that if I have something going on and I just want to vent, I know I can call Evan, and vice versa.
Absolutely.
He knows I might not have the answer, but sometimes if you just fucking get it out, sometimes it's easier to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
sometimes you just got to get off your chest, and sometimes you can't. Around the house or whatever, you can't do that.
Plan trips together. Evan, would you like to go to the dispensary with me?
I'd be delighted.
I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but yeah, me and Evan's been on a few trips together. Good,
the Ohio, the Good Guy Show.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah,
and old JB singing "Holler Back Girl" in the shower. That was fucking hilarious. I still remember that like it happened yesterday.
Yeah, good times.
We folded.
Went to Vegas too.
Yeah, we did Vegas
twice. Actually.
Twice, yeah.
Man, I'm glad we did, because what I'm hearing these days about Vegas, they're just killing people with the prices.
Yeah,
and they were talking about Super Bowl weekend. It was dead, where usually people are out partying and gambling, and I think last year revenue was down like 25-30% or something. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you got to think, if it costs us more to live, it costs a restaurant, that much more to, so they got to cut shit. You don't, and Vegas actually kind of started dying out probably 20 years ago. I hate to say it, but once the mafia got completely out of it, Vegas kind of started dying out.
I'm just always been amazed at the money, though, when they have beautiful hotels and they'll tear them down to build a new one. And like, what did that cost, Dave? And how long to recoup that? But when people start going, it could be a quick collapse. That would be sad to see it go. And also, I think we've been to Vegas, and you see a lot of people come from out of this country. It's kind of the party spot of the world.
It is. It really is.
But people have this fear now of, you don't want to go to the United States, you don't want to go to the U.S. That could be a lot of it, that they're not getting the foreign draw. I don't know, but some things I've been seeing, that Vegas is way down right now.
I don't think shit. I'm still seeing a lot of people coming to the U.S. I see them. I'm in the capital, so yeah, I see a lot of people that are visiting, and then you know we a lot of Asian. A lot of
Hmm.
Asians love like downtown. I mean, buses.
Interesting.
Yeah, they do the bus tours and everything. So, yeah, I'm still seeing. I mean, I don't know.
Capital city, I guess.
Yep, but I mean, come on. I don't know why. Yeah, I think Vegas is like you said. It's a price. I think everything's probably went up. They used to do comp drinks if you were. I don't know of too many casinos that do that anymore. If you're gambling, you get free drinks. You're lucky now. If they give you one, you're lucky to ever see that girl again. You get a
Yeah.
lukewarm beer.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Just like I said, it's the cost. It's what it costs. You look at $200 hotels, and if you're a gambler, that everyone knows the slots are the tightest there. I'm not a gambler, so we used to like to just go if we are going there. Which have we been there? Vicky and I 2-3 times. Go to the Beatles love show, but that hotel they tore it down to build a new one, and they got rid of the Beatles show, and they didn't pick it up anywhere else. So she's like, I have no reason to go back to Vegas. And
Yeah.
I'm going, I guess I don't either. What are
And
you going to do?
finally, 20 ways to be a better friend. That I am going to be a better friend to Evan is I'm going to assume the best. The most powerful thing you can do for your friendship is assume the best. We are all quick to cut ourselves a break and assume the worst of others. So I gotta say, I gotta cut you a little slack, Evan, is what they're
Sweet.
saying.
I need it.
Oh, okay. That's why this list kind of sounded girly. This was from Women's Day.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna sit there and here in like 4 days, you're gonna be like, you're gonna call me and be like, Al, don't take that list so serious. You're being such a girl. Uh-oh, what was that?
Oh, something fell.
Uh-oh.
I think it's okay.
Hope nobody shot at you.
No.
What was
Women's
this one?
Day magazine sounds like, I don't know. A lot of these magazines have gone by the side, and is it really a bad thing? So much of it was just the same old stuff
Yeah.
every month. My girlfriend used to get Cosmo, and it'd be the stupid same sex surveys every month and same articles, and I'm like, this is just. And some of my car magazines I used to get, it used to just be the same stuff every couple of months. And after a while, it's like, is this really different than Facebook going to some news group where people ask the same question over and over and the same stuff gets rehashed?
Yeah, I bet you. I think Cosmo has broke up a lot of relationships, man.
But it just does, just jank magazines full of ads where they're these thick, those magazines are so thick, and the thing is just 75% ads. It's like, is this really, is it really great that we're killing trees for this?
Hey, man, you want to hear something funny though? I used to take my stepdad used to get Playboys, and I would go and rip all the cologne pages because they used to have this thing where you open the fold
Uh-huh.
and there was like a little bit of cologne on there. So I would take that, put a little water on there, and like rub it on my skin and shit. And I got free cologne.
That's the brokest thing I've ever heard. I love it.
Well, shit,
Oh,
I was a teenager.
you got to do what you got to do.
I thought this one would
Beautiful.
be fun for Valentine's Day for the ladies, Evan. Um, this is I'm gonna get in trouble over this one. 21 things women had to do in the 40s that would be unthinkable today. So you broads better listen. Or
They had to get a ride in a car.
Yeah.
Instead to have someone drive them somewhere. No.
So listen up, toots. Number 1, you had to wear gloves in public.
Oh, yeah. I guess they did. That's really formal. Yeah.
Chaperone dates. Because some of
Be
you
alone with a man.
Yeah, some of you girls are floozies. Wartime factory work. Yeah, there was a bunch of women welding, and what was the war?
Did everything? Yes, absolutely.
What'd they call them posters with the war chick that had her? Those are worth some money if you can find one of those.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Strict dress codes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish we could kind of go back to some of that, because I've seen some stuff out in the world that I shouldn't have seen.
You go to some of those, page websites show Walmart shoppers, some of the things that people wear in public.
Man. And it's not just the ladies. I'm not going to pick on just the ladies, because there's some dudes out there that's like, man, go home, wash your ass, and try it again.
I'm just impressed with the women that wear sweatpants as a tube top and pull them all the way up.
Number 5 on the list of 21 things women had to do in the 40s that would be unthinkable today. Homemaking as a full-time job. Listen, I'll be straight up. If a woman came to me and says, hey, I am a multi-billionaire, I just want you to cook, throw that D every once in a while, cut the grass, and I'll give you $500,000 a year, a month. I'd be like, I'm on that.
Oh, maybe that offer will come your way someday.
I doubt it, but limited education opportunities. Yeah, most of the women I know are so much fucking smarter than me.
Yeah, but wait a minute. My grandma, she graduated from ISU in 1921.
Oh, your grandma did?
Uh-huh. I mean, education was out there.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
School
teacher.
Being obligated to wear a hat. This had to be, that was in the 40s.
Wow.
This accessory was essential for public appearances.
Yeah, people wore hats back then. It was kind of a thing you did.
Oh, kind of like bonnets and shit.
I guess.
Marriage as a primary goal.
Yeah.
There's still some chicks like that.
That was the women's focus was back then you got married and you had a provider and you had a family.
Attending sewing circles.
Yeah. My dad has a joke about that.
You're in my
world now, Granny. He tried to attend the sewing circle, but they kicked him out because he couldn't menstruate.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you heard it here, folks.
Conform to beauty standards. Beauty standards in the 40s were rigid and demanding. Women were expected to maintain a polished appearance, adhering to idolized notions of femininity.
But people complain these days about the unrealistic expectations with the magazine covers, blah, 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 movie stars. You know how it goes.
You know what, though? I do have. I ain't going to lie. You go and look at some of them pictures of the movie stars and shit in the 40s and the 50s. Some of them are just drop dead beautiful. But it's because, it probably took them 6 hours to get ready. Weekly hair salon visits.
Oh, they did go to the salon a lot. I mean, women didn't wash their hair all the time, and yeah, they would go to a salon and have it done weekly.
Yeah, my grandma would, she was one of them. She would do that weekly thing, and then, yeah, it was just nuts. It was like every week she went, and it was like, God, Grandma. And I'd have to go sit there, and it was like, oh. Social etiquette training. They used to have that in high schools.
They should probably bring it back.
I'm not going to say you're wrong on that one.
Teach people how to talk to one another.
Oh, yeah, this is the one they need to bring back. 21 things women had to do in the 40s that are unthinkable today. Curtsy as a greeting. I want all you hoes to curtsy me when you see me.
Wow. Times have changed.
I know. And that was a joke.
Oh, I know.
Handwritten correspondence. Yeah, we text now.
Nobody hand writes anything.
Nah. Unless it's something. Limited career choices. Yeah, women can pretty much do anything now. And a lot of times better than dudes.
Yeah, but you have women CEOs, and you're right. Some things women do better. Welding and a lot of things. Be surprised.
16, hosting Tupperware parties. Shit, I need somebody to sell some Tupperware. I could use some of them old school. I want them to get the 70s Tupperware was the best.
Yeah, that was good old stuff.
Yeah, I need find me some 70s Tupperware. I at least want one of them the teacups with the pitcher they had. There was like 4 colors.
Mm-hmm.
Nylon stocking shortage. What the fuck does that have to do with?
Oh, 1940s, the war?
During World War... Oh, damn, Evan. During World War II, nylon stockings were in short supply.
Yeah, nylon for the war, for ropes and all kinds of stuff.
What? Here, Evan, for $1. What did they improvise to mimic their legs having the appearance of stockings?
I have no idea.
Makeup.
Really?
Yeah. They were putting makeup on their legs. Wow.
That seems expensive, but okay.
I know. I've seen like fetishes and shit where the dudes dig pantyhose and everything. I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. To me, they're gonna hold some stank in them. You know what I mean?
Really?
I mean, come on now. Look, we all, have like
We
me.
all make fresh air.
Yeah, we make fresh air daily. I think it might get trapped in those. 18, gender segregated sports.
Oh, we're going on a new one? That was it, huh?
That was 18. I don't even know what that fucking means. Rationing and resourcefulness. I think women are still good at that.
That was 40s war.
Look, every woman that I have been with in my lifetime thinks that she can go 7,000 miles on a quarter fucking tank of gas.
Yeah, women are good at that. Get the best mileage that last quarter tank.
Man, I guess it is. The weight of the gas is no longer there.
Yeah. Car's more efficient.
Propriety in public behavior is the last one, Evan. No, there's one more? Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Polite conversation, modesty, and reserved demeanor.
Yeah.
So no chick yelling across a crowded restaurant, suck my tit.
Yeah, no loud, crass behavior.
Yeah. Mandatory dance card engagements. In the 1940s, attending a dance often required women to carry a dance card. These cards listed the evening dances and allowed women to pencil in names of male partners who requested dances in advance.
What happens if that song comes up and that person's not there? They had to go to the bathroom or something. Then you're standing there looking like a fool. I don't know.
So
How silly. Dance card.
There you go, ladies. 40 things or 21 things women had to do in the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Is your dance card filled, hussy?
I'm going to go pencil my name in all the chicks' dance cards and I'm taking off.
On the same dance, so they're all standing there alone.
And I'm out there on the dance floor all by myself.
Yeah.
Showing them how it's done. Doing the John Travolta.
That's right. Let's see. 17. I don't want to do that one. Yeah, I tried to find a Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day gift ideas. Earrings, photo album, a weighted blanket, handmade jewelry. I'm gonna make a motherfucking what is that, popcorn necklace? Put some peanuts in that motherfucker.
And the nuts and bolts from work.
Yeah. Thanks, Evan. You just made Valentine's Day easier. Charcuterie board, charcuterie. How do you say that?
I could say it, but you asked me to say it. It's so hard to say. You really have to focus. Charcuterie. It's so hard to. It's so hard to. You have to not think about it.
Well, Alan's part redneck, so to me, it's charcuterie board. A board game, a friendship bracelet. Give the woman you're boning and putting your love nectar into a friendship bracelet this Valentine's Day.
Did you say love nectar?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I didn't want to be crude.
Yeah, that's good.
A gift basket or a personalized music playlist. All those suck.
No, make her mixtape. I don't know what the hell you're going to play this on, but go ahead.
Here you go. Here, I hope you got a tape deck in your ride.
Got to quit getting suggestions from old magazine articles.
Yeah. I really got to update my Playboy subscription.
Yeah. Get some fresh copies.
We might hit another one or two of these lists. Oh, shit. It's almost 9 o'clock, ain't it?
Yeah, we got 2 minutes.
Oh, fuck. Let's hit a couple news stories real quick, and then we'll get... There was some shit about the Eagles fans, like, going ballistic. I saw them on, like, climbing a garbage truck and shit. I ain't seen nothing burning down. I ain't hear... So, I don't think they went too wild. I think
I saw a picture of them in the streets, but it looked like the Decatur celebration.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, go out and party, but don't flip anybody's car and smash up a cop car or whatever.
A lot of, man, I hate to say this, a lot of our fun news places have went kind of fucking political, man. And I hate it. Indian origin cow sets Guinness World Record clocking at $4.8 million at a Brazilian auction. You ought to see this cow, though. It's like Snow White.
What if that thing dies tomorrow? You
Yeah.
better call your insurance guy quickly after that thing went across the auction block. Why? Okay, it's white. You got a picture, you said?
I do got a picture. Can I pull it up? I don't know if it's going to let me, Evan. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let me get it any bigger. All right, give me 1 second. I'll see if I can throw it up real quick. Oh, shit.
Wow, the delay tonight is crazy.
Yeah. Okay, there it is right there. And let's see. So, oh, I got to transition it. Hold on. And there it is right there.
Yeah, with the delay, it's going to be a while before it pops up for me.
So, he is Snow White. It's a beautiful cow. I don't know.
There it is.
Don't know if it's worth $4.8 million.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a bull, so, he is going to have some offspring.
Yeah, you can, they'll genetically engineer some, make some more white ones.
Kanye West is kind of, man, I don't know what's happened with that dude, man. He declared I love Hitler in his latest social media tirade, and then he was selling swastika t-shirts.
I heard that part.
Fucking idiot.
I don't know what's going on with him. If he's off the deep end again.
Well, they say these people that are creative, there's like a real fine line between genius and, insanity. Ooh, I don't know. I might be on board this one. French train passenger fined €150 for using phone on speaker.
They were fined $150 for speakerphone?
Yep, on a train.
Okay. I don't like that, but on the other hand, it'd be nice to have not people yelling on their speakerphone when you're trying to enjoy your ride. I hate rules, but on the other hand, I hate idiots, and that's why you have to have rules.
I know. And we wouldn't have to have so many rules if we would start taking warning shit off of dangerous things. Like don't drink poison. No, if they're gonna, I wonder if I can drink this. So, and I think that might be it, Evan. Let's see if our buddy Dave has got a bozo criminal of the day for us. I sure hope so. I think we do, Evan. Bozo criminal today comes from Wildwood, Florida, where this bozo was enjoying a bologna sandwich while having fun on his PlayStation 5. Unfortunately, one man's fun, especially if he's making too much racket, can lead to problems. Such was the case with this guy's stepfather, whose house our bozo was staying in while on probation. Stepdad asked our bozo to keep the noise down. One thing led to another, culminating in our bozo hurling his bologna sandwich at his stepdad, hitting him in the chest. The cops were called, and while the victim had no visible injuries from the meat missile,
I want x-rays. Go ahead.
he had somehow managed to record the whole incident on his cell phone.
I'd love to be a cop watching that.
Anyway,
Like, what are we 5 years old? Come on.
what would have normally been a misdemeanor domestic incident was upgraded to a felony due to our bozo's prior battery convictions, both of which involve video games, but not bologna sandwiches. Oh,
He was trying to be good, so he threw a bologna sandwich, and he still got in trouble for it. Not like I actually assaulted him. I'm on probation. Come on.
I wonder how old that kid was.
It's funny.
Oh. So, anyway, Evan. Oh, man, we went a little over tonight.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, my God, that made me... I keep seeing that guy. You don't understand me, and just... Wonder what kind of mayonnaise he had on that bologna sandwich. If it wasn't Duke's, he ain't shit.
Could have been mustard.
Oh, yeah. I'll put...
You don't want to get that in your eye.
Yeah, that's true. Evan,
that's a felony.
Evan, let's end show 150 tonight. Tell these beautiful people goodbye.
All right. Goodbye, you wonderful people. Supposed to have some snow in a couple days, so go to the store tomorrow and do your bread, eggs, and milk thing, and come back next Monday and see us again.
Get rubbers. Don't be knocking up these 1940s women. Guys, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. Like I always say, man, we wouldn't do this if you guys didn't watch it. And you guys keep watching it. We keep growing, and we have fun doing it. We try to stay politic free and just have fun and get you away from the world for about an hour. And man, I hope you guys enjoy us as much as we enjoy you. Peace. We love you. Be good to one another. If you're celebrating,
Doug's.
What is it?
Doug's winter party.
Doug's winter party, or what's the other thing? Valentine's Day. Make sure you send your side bitch some flowers too, or she'll get jealous and fuck up your stuff.
There you go.
I'm kidding. Anyway, guys, we love you. Peace. Be good to one another. We'll catch you next week for show 151. Ooh, I might have to get some Bacardi 151.
Ooh.
2 shots. Peace, guys. We love you.
Later.
And couldn't I?